Hey, good morning. It's Monday, and I am just taking some time to um, check in with you and let you know kind of what's up for this week and also for really the rest of our time together. So, thanks for such an awesome week last week. Really appreciate the engagement. Oh my gosh, I'm still in the last forum. I will still be getting in there and just finalizing some of the scoring in there. But very nice job. Um, I loved some of the pieces that I really loved were the length of the posts. Some of you really you understand about that initial post. Really, you want to be sure to let I don't know, let the class know that you are, trying to say and share some informed information. And so, great job with some of those, the citations in there. And you don't have to have a citation for everything, but if you do go get research and look things up, it is always nice to share where you have received the information. It's really good practice. So thank you for that. I'm looking for posts that, those initial posts um, on Wednesdays and on Fridays, those, initial posts, those are the due dates. I'm looking for those to be at least, that 250, well, not too much more than that, but 250 words or so for those initial posts. And so thank you for that. That's wonderful. Great conversation. So, also, in terms of the due dates, I am looking at just for the DQs let's try and stick with the due dates of Wednesdays and Fridays. DQ1 is the initial post is due on Wednesday. That way you can be participating with the conversation. That's the whole point of the DQs, is to learn and grow and discuss and kind of chunk and chew information together. So it's really important that you are, getting your thoughts in there by the due date so that we have some time then to hash out, some of the information. I'm going to pause it right here and turn my fan on. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. It's Arizona and it's a little bit warm today. So, all right. Well, so what I want to talk to you about mostly today, though, is the really what our course is about. The first week is really kind of getting our feet wet into what even is instructional technology. What can it look like, and what is it? What are the standards? And so hopefully you've gotten your feet wet in terms of some of that information. The rest of the course is about building a classroom technology plan. And that's one of the reasons I love the course so much, because we take a great big project, a classroom technology plan, and we break it down into about 5 little sections, 5 little chunks, and we build it together for the rest of the class together. So in the end, if you stay up with me, if you don't fall behind, you get your work in on time, by the end of the course, your benchmark is completely done. You don't have to do anything else except for just kind of a couple little paragraphs here and there and a reflection and stuff. So it's really important just to, at all costs, to try and keep up. So let me tell you, this is the classroom. Let me just move this up. Template, the classroom technology template. And that is, I have this in the add-ons, so you should have probably downloaded this or seen it. So if you see here, let me make this bigger so I know sometimes that you can't see it too well. Hold on one sec. There we go. Hopefully you can see this here. So this in the template that you have that you should have downloaded, you should see my little note here. This is the template I want you to use while compiling your plan. Center the titles right there. I want you to center the titles like this: introduction, vision, mission, but then left justify the text. So, you're really writing a paper. Go ahead and keep it double spaced, 12 point, Times New Roman. Put your references under each section, and that sort of thing. But here's the last key piece right here. So what happens is, like this week, we're working on missions and visions. So you're gonna research missions and visions. I'll show you how in a minute. And you're gonna write your own mission and your own vision for educational technology. It's not a philosophy of education. That's another course. We're talking about your mission and vision for educational technology. That is the key point. So if you send me something like, I believe all students can learn, I'm going to send it back to you because I want to know what you mean in terms of educational technology. That's what the course is. So this week, we're working on our mission and our vision. And so that is this section here. Oops, I don't want to move that, but let me undo that. And so once we're finished, and the deliverable, what you're going to hand in at the end of the week on Sunday night, is a document with your mission and your vision on it. Okay, I'm going to read it. I'm going to send you back information. And then you're going to pull this up on your computer and you're going to plop it in here once you know you've got your final. Sometimes I'm going to send you revisions and say, no, you need to be thinking more about whatever, something, more to have to do with educational technology. And then you'll resubmit to me, and then we will, I'll give you the final okay, and then it goes here. So everything that you do from here on out was basically a draft that you get feedback from me, and then you post it. So in the end, you should get 100% on your benchmark, worth like 300 points, because we'll already have done all the work all throughout the course. It's a great model. I like this course a lot for this reason. So on this document, this is just information for you. Of course, you'll ditch this. And then, so this is how it starts. It starts with the introduction. But we're not going to write the introduction until Module 7, so just leave that the way it is. Then this week we're writing our mission and vision. Next week we learn about communication. The next week we learn about instructional technology in the classroom. After that we learn about assessment, then we learn about ethics, and then we write a reflection. So just stay with me and follow along and ask me any questions that you have, but you'll be fine, okay, if you keep up with me. The successful students are the ones that keep up with me. So this is really a light week in terms of any papers. I don't expect a resource list for your mission and your vision at all. This is the only paper that I don't expect that, okay? So that's our course. And so I just want you to see that. We'll revisit this document every single week because we're going to talk about then the other sections, okay? But this week we're working on our mission and our vision. Okay, so let me close this up. How are we going to do that? Well, for us in the forum, in the main forum, you have topic 2, discussion 1, and look at, it's asking you, what is your mission and your vision statement? Post it and offer feedback. So so for me, I feel like if we're in instructional technology and this is our course, I feel like it's my responsibility to immerse you in some experiences. So I've changed this. We're doing the same thing. You're going to write your mission and vision and you're going to offer feedback to people. But we're going to do it in a different way. And so I have this post here, and so I want you to read it. If you read it and do what it says step by step, it's not that confusing. So first of all, number 1, you're going to research your mission and vision statements. You're going to research what is a mission and a vision. Here are 3 resources, but you're not limited to these resources. These 3 resources just help you see what missions and visions are, okay? Then I want you to Google instructional technology mission and vision statements. I want you to type this into your Google search and pull up at least 10 different organizations instructional technology missions and visions. Read them, look at them, pick out words. Step 3 is, as you're doing that, have a piece of paper, right here, have a piece of paper and take words that you think that resonate with you, and write them down. So jot down words that you think are important words for instructional technology, and just make your own list on your paper. Then I want you to, once you have a list of words that you think are really important, then I want you to write your mission and vision. Now, if you look down here, here is a template for how I want your mission and your vision to be written. The vision is really the what. What is it that you're hoping to have in terms of your students? What are they going to be? What is your classroom going to be? Okay. The how, the mission is the how. It's how are you going to get the students to that point? Okay. And so you're going to have a by statement. You're going to have, my mission is something, 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 and you're going to do that by modeling, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So this down here is the way I want you to write your missions and your visions. Okay. One sentence for mission, one sentence for vision. That's it. If you give me more than one sentence, I'm going to kick it back to you and ask you to condense it into a very robust, interesting sentence about how you see educational technology in your classroom. Okay? So how we're going to share is we're going to use what is a collaborative Google spreadsheet. And so those of you who work with Google and Google Docs, I think you'll enjoy this. Those of you who've never used Google Docs before, well, welcome to Google Documents. It's a really great tool. And so right here, I have all the information. After you do your research and craft your own, then go to this site. And I have an example here, but essentially this is a reminder. This is the vision is the what. What do you want your classroom to look like? This is the how, mission. How are you going to get there? So you've got your by statement. Here's some directions, just kind of reiterating what the directions are in the DQ. But here's a sample. So I did this first row. So your job is to put your name, what you're hoping to teach, so that people reading your missions and visions kind of get a picture. Okay, she's talking about high school math, or she's talking about special education in the early grades. Write what your mission is and what your vision is, encompassing all of those words that you thought were really important, and thinking and imagining, the direction that you would take with educational technology. That's your job. Post your vision and your mission. That has to be done by Wednesday. That has to be done by Wednesday, okay? Then go back in after, if you come back in, or you can do it on Wednesday too. If there are enough missions and visions posted, then I want you to comment on three people, 3 different people, and read their missions and their visions. And based on my instruction and your research about missions and visions, give them some feedback, which is really what this DQ is asking for. If you look at it, it's wanting you to post feedback. So I'm not changing the DQ really at all. I want you to provide feedback on strengths as well as suggestions for modification, but I want you to do it on the mission and vision Google spreadsheet. Okay? So that's the only difference. All right. So once you get feedback, I want you to go in and then make any of your revisions, and then we'll say by Friday. Let's see, do I have that here? Yeah. I don't think I have that here. Let's see. By Friday, I would like you to post your missions and your visions here, and just post your final ones. Okay. We won't be doing much discussion here in this DQ at all. I just in order for me to score them, your DQ, just post them here, and you'll get full points if I see you in here and talking and conversing and so anyways, in here, I just want you to post your final mission and vision, okay, as a DQ post using reply right here. Anyway, that's it. So if you want me to, help you in any way or do any more modeling, just, give me some information in the questions for the instructor forum or in the individual forum, feel free to contact me. I'm going to post this in the announcements. Right now I have one announcement for just recapping last week, but in a minute I'll be posting this into the announcements. And the other DQ for this week is pretty straightforward. I'm not changing it at all. Let's see right here. After the review, you have a framework for 21st century learning. I think that's one of your resources in your course resources, and just go ahead and review that and answer this question, and we'll have a good discussion here. So, key point today and this week is learning about mission and vision, instructional technology, missions and visions, writing a one-sentence vision and a one-sentence mission, posting it on the Google spreadsheet, sharing with each other, kind of talking, giving each other some feedback. You only have to comment on 3, then that's done. And then once you have 3 comments, take any of the feedback that you choose, revise your missions and visions, and post them on the Mission and Vision Forum. Okay? And then do the second DQ. At the end of the week, you can, here's the assignment. Let's see, week 2. At the end of the week, here's the assignment. It's just writing, using the classroom template that's in your add-ons. Just give me a document with the word vision in the middle, like here. The word vision in the middle. And then write your vision statement. The word mission, and write your mission statement. That's it. Okay? There's nothing else to do. Okay? So really, our work really is in the Google form while you're kind of reading each other's and commenting and sharing. Okay, I hope that's clear, and I'm sorry for the length of the video, but I want to make sure that you're comfortable with where we're at. So acknowledge, there'll be a link in the announcement for you to acknowledge that you had a chance to read and listen to the video, and if you have any questions, I'll put my phone number there again, so you can call me, text me, whatever. Okay? All right, I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week.